Д.Мэдисоном. Welcome to Revelations episode 2. Revelations is my personal platform that puts me directly in touch with you. If you're still not 100% sure what Revelations is, this is my personal thing. I think the best way to explain it is if you go back and watch last week's episode, Revelations, the first episode. In this episode of Revelations, I'm going to tell you about the Ellusionist Summit. I'm going to tell you about an artist from the UK, one of my good friends, who are doing something with. I've got an exclusive to show you in this episode. Also news from the Black Club, a few things that have been given the go-ahead and produced and are ready. I'll tell you about that in a few minutes. And as promised, every week I'm going to give one of my secrets or one of my tips when it comes to close-up sleight of hand, close-up deception with playing cards. So at the end of this episode I'm going to show you a subtlety that I use in a false cutting sequence. So stay tuned, I'll be teaching that to you at the end of this episode. Very happy to announce that next week, all of the Ellusionist team, we all live in different parts of the world, and next week we're all going to get together and meet up in San Francisco at the Ellusionist headquarters. This is the annual summit where all the team come together and they plan what they're going to do for the year ahead. So we're going to plan 2013. We're going to plan what playing cards we're going to be producing, what projects we're going to be working on, which artists we're going to be working with. So I cannot wait to get together with the rest of the team. I'm not sure if I should mention this or if I'm allowed, but I will anyway. We're going to take 2 days, 2 or 3 days when we're in San Francisco, Peter McKinnon and myself, and we're going to go to Alcatraz to film 2 very special things. That's all I can say at the minute. I'm sure you see the photography and maybe some sneak trailers when we're actually over there. I'm so thrilled to announce this right now. There's an artist from England, a sleight of hand artist, one of the best sleight of hand artists I've ever seen. He's a very good friend of mine and we've made a project with him. We've done a project. I'm not going to tell you too much about it. I'm just going to show you the first ever exclusive teaser trailer right now. Didn't figure it out, that was Ollie Mealing. You want to find out a bit more about him, go to olliemealing.com. He's got some fascinating videos there. We'll be sharing news right here on Revelations about the project, what it is, what it contains in the coming weeks. But for now, we just have to leave you with that teaser trailer. So rewind, rewatch, go to Ollie's website to find out more about the man himself. I said it last week, I'll say it this week, and I'll probably say it every week. If you've not checked out the Artifice Black Club yet, you need to go check it out. There's a few more items that are going to be added very soon. They were finalised and produced and they're on their way. That is the Black Club ring, and also we have the cell phone covers on the way. Go check them out. If you don't know what the Black Club is, then what have you been doing? This coming weekend I'm going to be at the Session Convention in the UK. With a few friends of mine, I'm going to take my camera and hopefully I'll get to film some of the shenanigans that are happening there. I will report back to you next week on what happens at the Session Convention. You may or may not have noticed that I've been wearing a very special t-shirt. This is a shout out to my friend Keep Calm and Larry Fong. If you want to get one of these t-shirts, tough luck, you can't have one. Something that I know I'm not supposed to mention, but I'm going to mention it anyway because I'm excited and I know that you'll be excited when you hear this too. Red Artifice Uncut Sheets. Coming soon, you didn't hear it from me. As promised, I'm going to give away one of my secrets. It's a series of subtleties in a false cutting sequence. Now, if you don't know what a running false cut is, I'm going to briefly explain it to you. So the bottom packet is stripped out, placed on top. A break is kept with the thumb at the back. I then strip the bottom third and bring it to the top and drop it right to the top. But I keep that break where the ace of spades is. That break stays where it is. I now take the very bottom packet. So I take all the cards below the break, pull them around and drop them to the top, and the deck is in the same order. So in real time it looks like this. Looks like the deck's been cut 3 times. All you're doing is rotating 3 packets and restoring the deck back to its original position. So the ace of spades is on top, the ace of spades is back on top, and the deck is in complete order. Now, here are the subtleties that I sometimes like to add to this. So this is what it looks like. So the deck's still in order. That was essentially a false table running cut, but I made it look very messy by dropping a packet, and then when I collected the packets back together, I just kind of threw them scruffily and made it look like I didn't really care about the deck. So I take the bottom packet, I accidentally drop half of it over there, slow down to look at it and realise what I've done, but I complete the cut. I finish that cut so the King of Diamonds is on top. Now what I do, I make it look like I'm cutting this packet in half, throwing the top half on top and then the rest of it on top. But what I'm doing to keep the order, because the Ace of Spades is here and the King of Diamonds is here, I'm stripping out the bottom half of this packet and throwing it on top. When I do that, it's supposed to look like I'm taking the top half and just throwing it on top. But it's the bottom, so I do it like this. And then I just take this and throw it. The reason I throw it and make it look messy is because I want it to look like I don't really care about the cards, I don't really care about the cut. If I don't care about the cut and I'm not really paying attention to it, hence the mistake and then the slop cleanup. So I'm going to show you that again in real time. And the deck is in order. Ace of Spades on the bottom, King of Diamonds on top, and the deck is in full order. So that is my false running table cut with my own personal subtleties. I am Д.Мэдисон. You've been watching Revelations episode 2. Tune in next week. I'll be giving away more secrets, more news and more updates from the Ellusionist team, as well as from my own personal shenanigans. I will see you next Thursday.